Blessings, 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 everybody out there. It's the Myrie Jane podcast, live and direct, Friday night, with your host, Sean Myrie. We got a special guest coming through soon. Yep, the authentic Don. Yep, a ganja, cannabis connoisseur, a brother from Atlanta. I'm guessing I'm doing that right? He got his own, platform. I see you. Got your own platform, smoke battles, doing all types of things, right? Putting in work. This is going to be great. From the 6th to Atlanta, right? We're going to chop it up about the cannabis, the Myrie Jane, and everything. That's how we're going to do it. The Myrie Jane podcast. Straight from the 6 to the universe, everywhere. Yep. You could check us out also on all podcast platforms, Spotify. Yep. The Myrie Jane podcast. Yeah, it's a new podcast platform. Developing. Yep. No, that's yours. Just waiting for the brother. We're going to be blazing. Everything's amazing. Tonight, Friday, the high day, my day. So, soon we're going to check in. What time is it, brother? What time is it?
That time.
It's about that time? Let me send it out. To the brother. Smoking. Coming on the most highest podcast in the universe, the authentic Don. Yup. Blazing up.
Don't know.
I don't know if he's coming through right now. I'm going to send the invite again. Everybody's lighting up Friday night.
Friday high.
I wonder how it is like the system down there with their like cannabis, the weed,
Is it legalized over there? Where's he from?
I think it's Atlanta still.
Atlanta? Is it legalized over there?
It should be. Right? Should be. Here he comes. The brother's coming right through.
All right,
the authentic Don. Bless up, brother. Myrie Jane podcast. Let's see. Let me send that out back again. Accept.
Went wrong?
Yeah, send the invitation out back again. What you saying, brother?
What it do?
Bless up, brother. So just tell the people, where you from?
Hey, I already know it's Mon Authentic Done on Instagram, but I'm Mon MON Money or Nothing, representing Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, man. It's an honor. It's an honor, brother. From the 6th to Atlanta.
Bless up, brother.
The two places where it's blazing
up, man.
The urban music right now. So, I know that I see you doing your thing. You got a platform yourself. Is it called Smoke Battles? Like it's like a game show. Tell us about that. Like,
Smoke Battle. It started from just being, just being in the hood. Everybody rolling up their own type of blunt. Some people like paper. Some people like blunt. Some people like lease. And it was just coming to me, and we always was having these big debates about what's best and what's not. And so I came up with the idea and just made it a show. And so I knew that everybody wouldn't be ready for me to make it in a game show off the rip. So I put it in a podcast form first.
I like that. So, how long you been doing it? I seen like you're on the 4th season.
Yeah, we on season 5 actually, but we've been doing it 2 years. We about to have our 2-year anniversary this year, so
Congratulations, congrats.
You know what? It's about the same time us too. Down to Earth. Well, I have other podcast platform.
Okay.
This is like a newer podcast platform, the Myrie Jane podcast, where I created a little bit after, right?
Gotcha.
But it's like we have our over what it feels like 3 years, right? With Down
It's
to Earth
almost
podcast,
3 years, yeah.
with the Down to Earth podcast,
I,
where we like interview artists,
I,
a lot of artists.
so I've been watching your show for a minute too. You know what I mean? That's why I said the pleasure all mine, and I definitely felt the vibes. I'm like, damn, bro, always in Canada tapping in. I'm like, I got to start tapping in. I don't catch your lives as much, but I definitely be watching what you're doing on Instagram for real.
Yeah, man. Respect, because okay, for example, besides the Myrie Jane, this is like the new one. Like we're talking about more of the theme of the cannabis industry,
Yep.
right? Because that's what we do. But you see that's why I have the different podcasts, because I have my nickname, the King of the Podcast King. So I don't just do one podcast. I'll be having like, different flavors, like you're going to a grocery store to shop. Like now I have the Sean Myrie. My name is Sean Myrie, so I have one what's more personal. So I might take you into my life, my background, like certain things where I want to put the Down to Earth podcast more commercial. It's like more for the artists or business, like other people. I'm highlighting them. And then like the Myrie Jane where we're on right now is more like we're talking about the weed, your experiences and shit like that. Like I'm gonna ask you, when it was the first time you have like encountered cannabis? When was your first smoke? Like,
I like the first question you answered, the first encounter, because the encounter is different from actually smoking. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I first encountered it just seeing, like, I grew up in Atlanta, early 90s. I remember seeing like the little the brown envelopes. So I remember one of them on the street one day going to school, and it had a little bit of weed left in there. And I'm like, 9 years old. I looked at that shit. I was like, oh, and I just threw it back down. And I grew up one of them kids like in the streets, like not being like active in the street, but my parents they was drug dealers, so I was able to be outside young. So I knew about drugs, but I wasn't the type to feel like I wanted to smoke. But my first blunt I hit, I was like 12 years old.
Yeah. 12 years old. So, like, you know what? Coming from Atlanta, because I know it's a very, like, there's a lot of, like, religious, like, really, like, like church.
That's real.
Like that type of background, right?
Yep.
So, there's the stigma of cannabis or marijuana and shit like that. But, people are smoking it in the jazz days, They used to call it the devil's music, like rock and roll, blues.
No, not only that, the gateway drug.
No, but they used to
say that shit.
I hate
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
the
term of all.
So, tell me a little bit about the show. I like the concept. Like, it's like a game show.
Yeah, it's a game show where it's a game show. Look, that's why we titled it's the game show where you don't win shit. You see, and what you do is you win. Think about it. If me and you what we doing right now is technically having a smoke battle. You got your paper.
Yeah.
I got my blunt, but we're not battling in a sense. We just having a conversation. This is the smoke battle is basically a weed session, but you ultimately want to show I got some good weed, you got some good weed. We walked away with a good conversation, and then boom.
Exactly.
That's all.
That's what we're doing right now. Myrie Jane podcast.
Every
flavor.
But you probably know some heavyweights who could really take on the weed, though.
Yeah.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, because you know why I say that? There's like categories, newbies and all of that. The ones them that they just want to be down, but
down. Oh my God!
You know what I mean? They're gonna be down for the. You know what I mean?
I hate those smokers.
It's true.
Put it this way. I knocked out people with their own weed. You know what I mean? Smoke their weed and they're knocked out.
So tell us about like Atlanta, like the culture, like how of cannabis down there, because I could tell you about Canada's like up here, like how it's more basically free, it's basically legalized everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Like,
so how's it down there? Like, is it legalized down there and everything? What's that?
That's why I heard y'all speaking on that earlier. It's legal in Georgia.
Legal in Georgia?
No, it's not legal. It's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna put y'all down where it's really going on. Like in Georgia, it's still fucking illegal. Period. Like it's the fucked up. It's really fucked up to keep it all the way real. Like, especially with how like you got Mississippi just made their shit legal, and like other more places that would be considered more racist. You know what I mean?
So could you give me an example? So like, say for instance, if I'm like on the street with this or blood or something, me could get arrested or something, or what?
Not in Atlanta. That's why I was finna explain to you. Like Atlanta and Georgia. That's why people, when the girl made the song, Atlanta and Georgia are two different places, even though in the
Georgia's the state, right?
Yeah, Georgia's the state, but Atlanta
like its own state in itself. You see what I'm saying? Like shit that go on in the city of Atlanta, it can't even, you can't even outside the city limits and you fuck around and get locked up for a blunt. But in Atlanta, no, it's Atlanta. It's like California and like Canada and everywhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Only in the city now. You got other towns and other outskirts cities that are part of Georgia that your ass will still get locked up. Like it'll blow your mind. Like you could be in Atlanta and then if you ride 15 minutes east, west, or north, you'll be fucked up.
That's rough. You know what? Yo, and you know what? We're so used to, even before they legalized it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really.
They were lenient. But still, let's be honest though. Certain guys. No, no. I'm just gonna put it this way. It depends on which
who you are.
No, it's not that. It depends on which part of the city, which department, which whatever is gonna be good with you. You know why? I have a little story to tell right now, and it's related to what we're saying right here. Okay.
Yep.
This is before the legalization. All right. I was with my brethren downtown, all right? And he likes to drink, right? So me like fool, I said, all right, we're going to go in this little neighborhood, right? But I wanted to go somewhere else. But I said, all right, I'll give him his time, right? So I'm burning my thing. He's drinking, right? These two po cops come up to us, walking up to us, right? One of them look like old school. And one of them look young, right? This guy has like a mirrored glasses on, and I'm smoking the thing, and I'm about to put it out, and he goes, "Yo, hey, don't put it out! Hey, what are you doing? Don't put it out!" I'm like, "What?" I'm like this, fuck up high, like, okay, all right, yeah, okay, all right. So he take out the cigarette. He takes out the cigarette now, right? He takes out the cigarette, and he says, "Oh, check this out. You know that you guys shouldn't be doing this, right? Okay." So, you guys got any more of that liquor there? We're gonna dump it. Okay, all right. And you have any more of that weed there, sir? I go, no, sir. All right. Tell you what. You see, by the time I'm done this cigarette, you're gonna be done that blunt. Okay. So we're just standing there talking the shit, and I'm smoking the blunt, and this is before legalization, eh? You know what I mean? This is a downtown cop in Toronto. Yeah. Zin. So I'm not like, if I was down in more in the north, I would have been fucked. You know what I mean? Straight up.
What I'm saying, exactly what I'm saying. That's the same thing. Like you can be downtown Atlanta smoking a blunt and be kicking shit. You could be in the hood, you can be in the club, you can be at the park. You can be in the park by your fucking self. All good. But if you take your ass to like, I'm gonna name an area that y'all might be familiar based off the rapper. Like if you went to if you went to like Riverdale where Waka Flocka from.
Okay.
Waka Flocka,
fucked up. You fucked up big. You gonna
shit.
You have majorly fucked up and
he loves to smoke weed. Waka Flocka loves weed. I think he has his own strand now or something.
Yeah. Because he he moved different. But I'm saying the average person. I'm speaking like the average person.
Yeah. Fuck.
Neighborhood, the same neighborhood, they'll get fucked up for smoking the same weed that I'm in the city smoking.
Sean, you know what that sounds fucked up. Like it's like we're in the city, right? We're allowed to smoke down there, but you see when we reach down here, so we can't smoke down here.
We're not used to that.
We're not used to that. You know what I mean? We're not used to that at all.
City niggas, bro. We just city niggas. It's the same thing with us. Like when we go on the outskirts and people be like, "Oh, you can't smoke out." Like, what the fuck? I'm like, no. And like you said, I deal with the police if they pull up and be like, "Hey man, I ain't smoking that. This CBD." That's the thing. CBD and Delta 8 is legal here in Georgia, so that be the way we throw that.
You know what I would love? You know what? You know the controversy I would love to bring up down there still because my boy brought it one time to us because of Rasta. I'm sitting. We have to take in the sacrament. Zin, you know what I mean? So more it'd be politics over there, so too, right? For religious reasons, that wouldn't slide, would it? Huh?
Yeah.
Because, yo, straight up, I always say this, man, and I preach this. I wouldn't give a damn, and I said it before legalization. Straight up, I would tell the judge same way. Straight up, yo.
How you feel that like in America right now? You think they should go the same way as Canada, like legalization, because they have a whole bunch of states legal. Doesn't make sense. There's a whole bunch of states legal, then there's somewhat are not.
Of course,
like Michigan is legal.
Legal, period. It should be just like alcohol, but
it's not. I don't think it's fair.
Nah.
How can it be one state, one little line here and all that? It's United States.
No, they have a couple of states.
No. My argument is this: it doesn't matter. The whole United States.
That's right, sir. You're exactly right.
United.
Word.
Okay.
That's right.
That's the way me look at it. So how is it that jurisdiction?
So wait, how do you look at it?
Same way. You feel the same way my brother just said. That shit don't even. It's almost like it's a play on your mind when you like what you just said. United States. Okay, if this the United States, how the fuck if I'm in California, I'm good to fly. But the minute I get Atlanta with this same weed, I could possibly be locked up for.
You see what I mean? Okay. See, it feels my pain when I'm saying. Yeah, man. It's not fair, man.
Not even Florida, like right. Florida finna be the next like legal state in the South. So it's like that's somewhere like 2-3 hours from us. So you telling me I can ride to Florida just on my free will, 6 hours at max, ride to Miami, get to Miami, go get me some weed, kick it. I ain't trying to traffic it. I ain't trying to bring no weed back to Atlanta to sell pounds. I'm just so happy it's legal in Florida. I just roll back. It's in my bag. I get pulled up. Now I look like I'm the big weed man.
It seems like to me in the States there, you just go to different states for vacation to smoke weed. That's what it seemed like to me. That conclusion.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's what they want us because they want you to drive up the revenue just
like a tourist attraction. Like for example, now California is like the elder in the whole cannabis industry.
Oh hell yeah, for sure.
Because now you see like Burner, you know Burner now with cookies, right?
Sure.
He's down here now.
Yep, they finally opened up one year.
Up a shop in Toronto.
Yeah, but check this out though. Check this out though. Like what I was telling Stoner Pete, all right? Yeah, they opened up one here. Yeah. But there's only one problem.
What's that?
Okay, where they opened it.
Where?
They're opening it downtown where all the competition is, and you're gonna put your prices up. Sorry, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? The first day of the opening, there was a long lineup. All right, the next day and the day after that, no one inside the fucking store. I even passed by there, no one in the store.
Yep.
Zin, all right, check this out. There's too many competition downtown, guy. You could, check this out. You could get 2 ounces somewhere downtown for a bill, okay? How can you match up to that?
Tell them what the bill is.
You know what I mean?
Tell them what the bill is. They might not.
Oh, $100.
What?
You know what I mean? $100 for 2 ounces, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Not no bush. Not no bush. Okay? No bush. I don't really like smoking bush. That pisses me off. That gives me a headache. You know what I mean?
Hey, I got some shit I gotta handle, but I'm coming to Toronto, bro. I'm coming to fuck with you.
All right, then we're gonna have to like show you here, whatever, and you'll be able to smoke freely everywhere.
Now that we're talking this, right? This is the revolution of the cannabis industry because it's new now. That's what we were talking about before this. We saw this coming, right? With the government changing how lenient it was. So I said, in the future now, it's up to us, especially straight up as Black Canadians. We're Black, right? Because a lot of people don't know about us, right?
That's
And then with our brothers in America,
Yeah.
that the industry now, if we link a network, we could run some. We have a piece of the cake, piece of the pie, man.
yes, sir.
Because everybody listens to our music. They listen to jazz. They listen to hip hop. They listen to reggae. They listen. You get what I mean? So what
Yep.
goes with music? What goes with music?
Weed.
Weed.
Hold on, I gotta get another blunt, man. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. Well, I'm rolling up too right now.
I'm getting the end to here. That's the resin. That's
Right
what I
now.
choke.
Yeah, man. Myrie Jane podcast. You know how we
Yeah,
do
man. This how we do it. I don't know if you could see that.
What's that?
Hold up. More. This. Hold up a second here. Let me just. Yeah, boy.
You have the rock?
Pure weed. Pure weed. Yeah, man.
I saluted.
Yeah, man. Weed's a part of my life, man. It's been a part of my life for the over 25 years or so now. Like I have to say, I don't know if I've been keeping up score, but you know, certain people try to outsmoke me for some strange reason. Like I tell you, yo, don't do that. You'll hurt yourself.
See,
Don't do that shit.
I'm like, I
You know
don't,
what I mean?
yeah, I don't try to outsmoke nobody. Like that's what the smoke got.
No. But when they try to do that, I go, don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
like me.
You know what I mean? Don't do that.
But I don't try to like do that either because it's like let's just enjoy it. Like because it take you make.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because I be telling them, yo, you don't have enough weed for that.
Yo,
You know what I mean? You don't have enough weed for that.
when I smoke, most of the time when I smoke, it's when I'm doing when I'm gonna be doing something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
Like, like if I'm really
Well,
wanna do something.
pretty much it's saying that we smoke for different reasons, man. We don't only smoke just to get high.
Hell.
You know what I mean?
Like you said, that's
Like-
that be trying to be down shit. Like at this age and at this stage, you should have to figure out what they're smoking for. Like me personally, I smoke to keep my anxiety down because I be wanting to do so much shit and I have so much shit I'm trying to do or actually doing.
Well, brother, I'm no cap. Sometimes I've even said this to people and they might take it a certain way. I go, it's saved people's lives.
So yo,
You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that? Certain people be pissing me off and I go, yo, check this out. Let me just roll up a sitting scene. I'm just gonna forget about whatever happened.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna ask you, since you're from Atlanta, what's some of your top like MCs or artists, like urban music artists?
Do they have to be from Atlanta or just in general?
In general, they don't have to be from Atlanta.
Yeah, hey, right now? Oh,
I still like to hear who he's feeling in Atlanta still.
No, but that's after.
That's afterwards. I would like to know.
I got you.
Still.
Okay, overall, I'm gonna just be real. My overall artist, I'm gonna have to give it to like shit. Niggas like Project Pat and goddamn, I'm an underground like nigga. I fuck with overall.
Yeah.
I fuck with big all that shit. I grew up with it. But what I chose to delve deep into like Spice One, goddamn. But y'all tripping, bro. I'm really like I'm 35, so it's like my mom. I told y'all.
Spice One.
My
Hell
parents,
yeah. Trigger that's no hots. You know.
like my parents were drug dealers, so it's like we had like CD books. Remember CD books? We had like those. We had at least 10 of those motherfuckers. Like I grew up listening. My first album I was able to, my mom let me buy was Doggy Style, bro. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Snoop Dogg. Classic album up to this day.
Up to this day. But from Atlanta though, I got to give it to Rocco. Rocco, my favorite rapper of all from Atlanta. I love T.I.
Rocco, I remember Rocco from Atlanta, but he kind of disappeared. Like when I was seeing him,
and
right? I know who he's talking about. Is it Rocco's lady? She's the R&B singer Monica. Was it Monica? Right? Yeah, I know. See,
like that's
Rock.
that's one of his. But no, what the thing is, what I love about Rocco, like you say, he disappeared. Rocco is the reason Future on, bro. Real shit.
Okay.
So it like he fell back because Future is the future. You see what I'm saying? Like Rocco was so established as that big guy and that neighborhood guy and real street nigga. Like that's why he fell.
Poor Future. I see what I mean.
You see what I'm saying? So he pushed Future, and then goddamn, he gave Future the credibility too for niggas to really be like, we rocking with Future.
That's real history. Right?
So that's why I love him. I like that fact that he disappeared. I want to be that type of nigga that can be like, get big, put people on, and it's like, hey man, where mine at? Oh yeah, you know mine.
Yo, I know Rock was doing. I was some of
Mm.
his songs, and you're right. Now that you telling me that, when I'm seeing Rocco, is like, who is this guy? Like us from Toronto, like seeing him, right?
Yes, sir.
But when I saw him, it was like Future was out. I think he was still like Future was still out, but Rocco was like a new artist to us, like to us seeing him down here, right? But he'd been out a long time ago, and then Future was starting to get big, and when Future got big, he disappeared back again. You get what I mean? That's when Rocco disappeared. I was watching BET. That's the end of BET like times what for down here. Like we got BET from '96, and just recently BET. Just like we don't. Like, unless you have specialty channels, you're paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching BET right now.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember we got BET '96.
Yeah, but we got the bullshit BET. Canadian BET. They kept on repeating shit. Keep on repeating shit.
No. Let me put y'all on game. That's BET. That's the same shit they do to us. Fuck y'all talk about.
Oh no. It was worse for us.
Yeah,
because they had blackouts on ours, right? And they would only show the American BET to whatever on your site.
Sometimes, yeah.
And they would black out us.
Certain shows they would black out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Coolie High. Coolie High? Who's this? You know Coolie High?
Yeah.
Who's coming on?
Who's this?
Smokers Closet.
Smokers Closet, our brethren's coming through. He smokes with us all the time.
Yeah, man. Another fellow smoker.
Let's see. Yeah, man. So, yeah.
You coming through?
Might be coming through. Let's see. Stoner P. You know, they gave him a violation.
Maybe that's why he can't come on. I don't know.
Because he was showing hash.
Yeah, this guy was showing hash on this thing here.
What they say was hash.
See, that's the thing too with what we doing, like with the whole media shit. That's why I fuck with you and I wanted to go ahead and do the interview. And I hate that I missed when you DM me because we would have did this earlier. But it's like what we do with the cannabis media, we got goddamn be cautious and be smart too, because it's like, yeah, they can't lock us up for this shit because we ain't doing that but present media.
I told him this, man. If it was me, straight up, I would have had something like chocolate at the same time, right?
Yeah, it's
I would have chocolate bar at the same time, right? With the thing here and go, this thing is chocolatey, this thing is gooey and everything. And I take a bite and go, yo, man, it's nice. And meanwhile, show the thing, meanwhile, you show the chocolate at the same time. That's what I be doing. Straight up, yo. And then see what they do. I'm like, what are you doing? It's chocolate I'm showing here. You know what I mean? You don't say what it is. You just show it. That's it.
Trying to come through, but
yo, what up, man? They blockade you, eh? They block you, brother. Yo, we're trying to let you come on in.
They blocked you.
What the hell's the matter with your account, brother? You smoked out.
Smoked out. IG, man.
Yo, IG's fucking up.
That's how it is. Be still there, brother.
IG's fucking up. But yo, Sean, remember how many times I showed butt on in front of the thing? What are you talking about, man?
We were just talking, and it's like I can't even hear him.
Yeah, but how many times I showed butt?
I'm gonna go save this one probably.
What? Oh, it went on a pause?
I can't even hear him.
What's going on?
It's right when we were trying to tap in Stoner P.
Holy.
You can hear us though,
Hold up a second here. You can hear us?
I
Can
can't.
you hear us though? Yo,
See how to cut out the audio. That's how they do it, yo.
you can hear us though.
You should save this one.
What the hell? All right, let's come back on. Like let's reboot this. Motherfucker.